Let's talk angel trees. I'm about to go do my first angel tree of the season, and I learned about angel tree from TikTok, so I want to make sure that before I post anything, that I am also giving out the correct information for people who may want to do it but just haven't done one yet. So if you don't know what angel tree is, it is a program through the Salvation Army where families who can't afford Christmas can submit their child or senior wish list, and people like you and I can go and fulfill those wishes. If angel tree is not something that your community has, I know USPS also has something very similar called Operation Santa. So here in Orlando, there are 3 ways for you to adopt an angel. You can go to participating Chick-fil-A locations. You can also get one from the mall at Millenia, and if you can't make it to either of those, there is also a website where you can adopt an angel. I know other cities have them available at Walmart's, so if you're not in Orlando, just look up your city name and angel tree, and it should tell you all of the locations where you can find one. Final drop-off dates are usually in the first couple of weeks of December. I want to say last year it was the 2nd week of December. That way it gives the Salvation Army enough time to sort through all the gifts and make sure the families have enough time to pick them up. Here in Orlando, you can drop them off at the mall at Millenia or the Salvation Army office over in Colonial. I know TikTok has done a really great job of getting angel trees out there and getting people to participate, and I'm so happy that huge creators are literally being Santa and giving these kids like the most amazing Christmas, and truly it's amazing to see, and I hope they never stop. However, I do also think at times it might be giving people like you and I who don't have thousands of dollars to spend an unreasonable idea of what we have to do to be able to do an angel tree. So if you felt discouraged because you can't afford those like huge ginormous hauls, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do one anyway. Just make sure that you are picking a child that you can afford and you can fulfill everything on their wish list. I know I've seen a couple of videos where people are getting everything on a child's wish list and a couple of extras, and the comments are like tearing them apart saying like, oh, you're not doing enough, or look what this other person did, that's what you should be doing. And that truly is not the case. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure some videos do deserve those comments, but as long as you're fulfilling everything the child wants and asks for, like, that is what a normal angel tree is, and I can assure you these kids would rather have their list fulfilled than not have anything at all. And of course, just remember, this is the season of giving, so if you can't afford to do a full angel tree, there are other ways to give back. You can always donate to Toys for Tots, and obviously there's not a minimum spend on that. You could also donate to food pantries, and even if you can't do that, you can also just donate your time. There are probably dozens of organizations in your community that need volunteers this season, so look it up and see what you can do in your community. If you guys have any other questions about angel trees, just let me know, because I really do want to help as many people as possible to do this. With that being said, I'm gonna go do an angel tree. That'll probably be the next video or 2. So, see you there. Bye.